They are playing the power game. You can only rely on your intuition. This reading is a warning and a wake-up call for someone who has been dealing with competitive energies lately. This could be in your workplace, school, or in whichever activity that you may be practicing. I'm picking up on passive-aggressive energy, secretly competitive and misleading advice. You need to be careful whom you share information with and whose advice you take. This is a message meant for a specific someone who needs to hear it at this time. I'm going to start by reading your tarot and oracle cards, and then I'm going to draw some runes and dice for additional insights. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you see this video, this message is meant for you. Let's get into it. At the back of the deck, we have the King of Swords. You're being called to be very discerning with whose advice you are taking on, because unfortunately, some of it is meant to mislead you, not to help you achieve your goal and move forward. This is very specific, but I see everyone in this competitive environment that you are in is fighting over the same trophy and the same end goal. The energy that I'm picking up on is very tense. There is a lot of rivalry and envy, so be careful what you share, especially when it comes to your successes. It's showing me a throne, and everyone wants to claim this throne for themselves. Trust is a quality that is scarce, because each individual has their own agenda that serves them in the end. In this environment, you're being encouraged to take on the qualities of the King of Swords. Think with logic rather than emotion. You're being encouraged to adopt a strategic way of thinking and be careful who you trust, especially whose advice to take, because most advice they give you is meant to serve their agenda and not your greatest good. It's important that you follow your intuition and think with logic. The Three of Pentacles confirms that this competitive environment could be in your workplace or school or an activity where money or some sort of a reward is involved. You're being called to be careful who you work with, who you collaborate with. This is very specific, but I see someone asking for your help or to work with you. This person has an agenda. Their hidden intention is to pick your brain and steal your ideas as well as your workflow. Be very careful what you share with this person. They have a hidden benefit from asking this from you, and that benefit serves to lift them up at your expense. I'm hearing it's better for you to work alone because they don't have anything of value to add to you. These people, whether they are work colleagues, classmates, or friends, will only mislead you and waste your valuable time. Someone is going to try to get close to you. This person has noticed something special about you, a power that you have or a talent, which will entice them to try to create a bond with you. This person could be someone from the opposite gender to you, but that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. You're being called to keep your eyes open this week especially, and keep your guard up. They may try to get close to you and get you to become comfortable with them and confide in them by sharing information that might be used against you later, or that might help lift them up but bring you down by wasting your energy. That's how they swap destinies with you gradually, whether they know this or not. Important things that you need to know about this person is that they could be new to your workplace or school. They're someone who has less knowledge and experience than you. They are very ambitious. You will also notice them being relentless in their attempts to try to get close to you, regardless of the signs of disinterest that you give them, but they will eventually give up. Right now, you may be in an environment where people are holding tightly into what they have, whether it's resources, helpful information, or positions of power. They are driven by a strong need for security and success, which makes them unwilling to share or open up. This guarded behavior stems from fear of losing power or advantage. And to be honest, you're being encouraged to hold on to your resources as well at this time, whether it's savings or this could be information that you have. This is not the time to spend or overindulge. The cards are encouraging you to hold on to what valuable things that you have, because you will need them later. You may have found it challenging to make genuine connections or to find good advice. Whatever you need, you already have it within you. If you look within and follow your intuition, you may have felt like you are standing alone with no support. But know this, you are not weak when you are alone. You're actually more powerful when you are on your own. I do see that you feel lonely, especially in this competitive and fierce environment where people are more interested in personal gain and in transactional relationships rather than building a community, alliances, and genuine connections. Don't despair. Right now, you're in a transitional period of your life where you are in between two stages of your life. When the cycle of your life ends and you enter the new major stage, you will notice a shift in energy, and the people around you will shift as well. People interested in forming genuine friendships will cross your path. This is very specific, but some of you may have been deceived by someone that you trusted and looked up to. This could be someone in your workplace, school, or a close person to you. This wasn't recent. This happened a long time ago. This is your confirmation that right now they are getting their karma. They have been getting their karma recently, and they are still paying this karmic debt that they have created for themselves by hurting you for no reason. This person is a bully, and what they did to you was so immature and uncalled for. You didn't deserve it. They took advantage because you were in a difficult situation. I see that this person feels guilty right now, especially after getting their karma. On a deep level, they know it's because of what they did to you. They started to see the picture clearly, and they may even reach out to you for an apology. Their apology may not be a typical apology, but they will reach out of guilt. Expect to see a lot of fair outcomes working in your favor, especially when it comes to relationships and legal matters. I see the scales being balanced again, and things going back to the way they should be. You have paid your karmic debt and reached an ending of a painful period of your life. Expect to see karma coming for a lot of people that hurt you in the past. You're entering an era of justice. If you are dealing with a legal case or a court case, especially if this took a long time to solve, expect the outcome to work in your favor at the end, giving you the justice that you deserve. This competitive environment is really affecting your mood as well as your self-esteem. I see that sometimes you find yourself comparing your achievements to others. You may be feeling a constant pressure to meet high expectations, which can lead to loneliness as well as exhaustion. I feel that you are letting external outcomes affect your mood and your life as well. You need to stop doubting yourself and your skills. Stop comparing yourself and your work with others. You are being called to practice detachment. By not clinging too tightly to the idea of winning or being the best, you will automatically feel less pressure on you and feel more encouraged to work freely and be creative with your ideas, regardless of what other people think. Toxic perfectionism also doesn't help. I see that you have been following a pace that is too fast for you. You feel like you're not catching up. You feel like you may be missing out. There could be a fear of missing out too here for some of you. You may be feeling like you're not catching up with the pace of your life and the unfolding of events. It's understandable that you feel this way in this fast-paced competitive environment that you are in. These feelings, though, only add to the stress and pressure that you are under. You're being called to shift your approach and try to take it easy. Remind yourself that it's okay to slow down and give yourself permission to take breaks. Try to enjoy the journey along the way, not just the outcome. Celebrate small achievements, learn from your challenges. It will be worth it. Let's get more details with the runes and dice. Around Gemini season, which is May, June, your luck will shift towards the positive. You will receive a big reward, something that you will be really grateful for. I see that you have been manifesting this, and it will give you a lot of peace. This is something that has to do with your success, such as achieving a big milestone, a promotion, or a financial gain. You or someone close to you may soon encounter a Taurus who has the letter A in their name. This person will offer you financial or career advice. It's important to be cautious because their advice might be misleading and potentially harmful to you. Stay vigilant and critically evaluate the advice they provide, as it may be presented in a helpful guise but could lead you astray. Listen to your intuition and use your own judgment before taking on any action based on their suggestions. This is very good news to you. In the next 3 to 6 months, a big dream of yours is about to become a reality. This is a manifestation of something you've waited for a long time and worked hard towards. This wish fulfillment will catch you by surprise. When it happens, you will be in disbelief. This manifestation doesn't necessarily have to be about your career. It could also be related to personal relationships or overall improvements in your life. It could be your dream vacation, meeting a good partner, moving to a new home. Embrace this upcoming change and prepare to celebrate a major milestone in your journey. Gemini season and the next 3 to 6 months will be a lucky time for you. That's all I have for you. I hope you found this reading insightful. I love you and see you in my next reading.